Yep, right, be quiet. Welcome, everybody, to Everyman's Wrestling Podcast. I am Stephen Daly, and I'm joined alongside Simon Campbell and Brandon McLaren. As you can see, Brandon is back. Brandon, welcome back.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for yesterday. Just a quick one. Apologies for not making the show yesterday, guys, but this is why we are called Everymen, because we all, outside of the podcast, have every man's jobs to do. I had some kitchen renovations getting done. I'm going to have them getting done for the next wee while. But yeah, man, really love watching the show last night. Afterwards I couldn't make it. My apologies. But we're going to have a killer show today. But yeah, good to be back.
And Simon, welcome. Hello.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back, Brandon. To be fair, we did miss you last night, so
But even
Right.
though we've spoke off camera, but it feels like forever.
Right. So, we didn't post about this. We didn't want anyone to know. We weren't actually that sure that we were going to do this ourselves for tonight. So, we don't actually have a big format. All we're going to do is we're going to hit this shiitake mushrooms old school. We are going to bring it back to before we started recording this stuff. We're going to give you a little bit of behind the scenes of what we normally did back in the day before we started recording our conversations. We're just three normal guys who love professional wrestling, have a really good mutual respect with each other about our knowledge of professional wrestling, and have a lot of fun about talking about it. So, what we used to do was just come up with a topic and shoot the shiitake mushrooms. Again, I'm doing my best to watch the P's and Q's. But off camera before, Brandon and I spoke on the phone, and then we spoke to Simon afterwards, and we thought, let's do something a little bit different. Let's do something that a lot of people don't do. And what we're going to do is we're going to talk about women's wrestling, men's wrestling, different eras, but this time there's no limits on who's in the match, what time frame they're in, their era, their fitness, anything like that. All we're going to say is two names. It could be a man and a woman, or it could be a man and a man, or a woman and a woman, or it could be mixed gender, whatever. We're just going to say, I think this match could be cool as. What do you think? I'm going to start
Mhm.
because I had a little think before we came on camera before. I thought about this, and this one was a little bit controversial because I'm going to say it's an intergender match.
Straight off there.
Intergender matches are quite frowned upon in the wrestling business, because they're not always seen as believable, and it's not always seen as good sport when it's a man versus a woman. But let's be honest, it's predetermined, and this is just fun. So, the first one I'm going to come out with is the Machine Brian Cage and the 14-time women's champion Charlotte Flair. Woo!
Ooh.
Whoa.
Woo!
Okay.
Stipulation.
Okay.
On this match. No holds barred. All
Oh,
rules.
anything goes.
All rules are off the table. No countouts. Interferences are allowed. Weapons are allowed. What do we think about this? I think
Oh.
the way this would go would be you've got to bring the surprise aspect. Yeah, they're both really phenomenal athletes. They both can hold their own. Brian Cage is probably one of the strongest pound for pound wrestlers in the world, at
100%.
present, and he has been since his inception in wrestling. Charlotte is probably the one most ability-wise, one of the most athletic that's ever been in the women's divisions. I think if this was a real match, and say it was in WWE, and now when they're both in their primes, they're both very big names. I think this could be cool as shiitake mushrooms.
Yeah.
Um, because they would both not be scared to bring the hits, to steal a line from Brian Cage, get your shit in, get your shiitake mushrooms in if you want to keep it P and Q. But I think this would be really, really cool. And another thing I thought about it, because it could be no holds barred, no rules. The only rule is you've got to get the 1, 2, 3 of the submission. I think what they could do if they ever did this was bring back wrestlers from their different stables or their family members. So
Yeah.
could you imagine Brian Cage, Charlotte, both start off hits, big moves, big moves, big moves. Then all of a sudden, woo! Ric Flair comes out, does their strut, stare downs Brian, says, "What the hell are you doing? Get away from my daughter, you son of a," you know. And then Brian goes, "All right, you want to play that game? Who comes out?" She's got, let's say she's got a bit of apparatus from her old friend Abyss from their TNA games together. Tessa
Oh.
Blanchard comes down, Janice in hand. If
Oh
anybody
man,
knows what Janice is, it's a weapon from the character Abyss, who was a hardcore wrestler, um, and it was a steel board with tacks and stuff all around it.
No, I thought I think, was it not a 2x4 with big massive nails or something? Was it not
Yeah,
going through it?
a board with tacks and nails and stuff.
and that was what it was. It was scary as hell.
Yeah, I think that they did that sort of thing. There'd be the interference, then it could be a 2-2 fight. Holy crap!
Oh yeah.
Oh man,
Like even Rick being an old guy, an old dude now, like they could play up to it because they've got the other three people to sort of mind the older person. But he could bring in his styling and profiling, his strutting. What do you guys think? Do you think this could work?
What 100%. I think that would blow the roof off the place. To be honest.
I
think
thought
there's
you were gonna
one
go
thing.
no.
One thing you're missing from it all, right? You've got Tessa Blanchard, you've got Charlotte, you've got Cage, you've got Ric Flair. There has to be a double Flair low blow for nostalgic purposes.
Oh.
or a figure 4 from Rick and a figure 8 from Charlotte.
At the same time, and they both tap out.
But just preceding that, everybody thinks Brian Cage and Tessa are going to win. Stereo, tombstone, center of the ring. 1, 2, 2.5. Both kick out, transition, figure 8, figure 4.
Game over.
Mm.
I like it.
TNA,
I like
WWE.
it.
If you want a new executive, give me a call.
We're taking bookings, man. We're
Um,
taking bookings.
um, let's go for Brandon. Any match in the world, any
Any
time scale,
match.
any match in the world, any time scale, any combatant, be it male, female, whatever. What do you
I'm
think?
going to throw. I've got a few. I've been thinking about a few over the past couple hours. Right, this one's a curveball. This one is the curveball of curveballs. Jake Paul is obviously Logan Paul's brother. Right now, I know everyone. I know he's hate it. I know he's hate it. But listen to this magic. WWE owns, but is in partnership. Sorry, with TKO,
Mm-hmm.
who is under also the same umbrella as TKO.
UFC.
UFC. Jake Paul, Logan Paul versus the notorious Conor McGregor.
Jesus.
Oh,
Are we talking street fight or just or normal, just no hold barred
Oh, you
fight?
know what?
Or are they going to hit it in
Let's
the octagon?
let's make it interesting. Let's make it 3 stages of hell. Let's bring it back.
oh,
Bloody hell! Right? Okay. So
Round one.
yeah.
Round one is a normal 2-on-1 handicap match.
Mm-hmm.
They're all handicap matches, whatever you look at it, right? Then match number 2 is a tornado MMA UFC styled fight.
Mm-hmm.
And the third and final match is a no holds barred, no DQs, extreme as it can be, last man standing in a cell.
Holy crap! Yeah.
You want you wanted to go big. You wanted to go big. How do you
that,
top that?
that's actually really
Yeah,
good. I'm not
smart.
gonna lie.
I've just thought of another one off the cuff, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it to the crusher of dreams, the crusher of hearts, the crusher of minds, Simon the Crusher Campbell. Bring
So,
on, big man.
so basically, I'm gonna bring it on as I don't know if anyone's seen online lately that Aaliyah, Rey Mysterio's daughter, has been seen in the performance center training to become
Oh,
a WWE superstar. So my thoughts is father daughter
mm-hmm.
versus father son and and his tag team partner Liv Morgan. Wait,
I know where you're going.
in
Twist.
in in a Punjabi prison match.
Oh, Punjabi Pigeon sucked ass.
I didn't
Sorry.
like it.
I loved that. I was loving that whole situation. I was loving Aaliyah, Ray,
Or
Liv and Dirty Dom, and then he said Punjabi prison. Why did he say Punjabi prison? You've
How
got to
did it
go.
that back?
You've got to say like Hell in a Cell or fucking Lethal Lockdown.
well, I did have another suggestion in in a in a Hell in a Cell, but
Okay.
before the top comes down, it's full of weapons.
Yeah, so Lethal Lockdown.
So leave the
Yeah.
lockdown. Yeah.
Well, no,
Old TNA, yeah.
in AEW they do something similar as well.
Oh, what's that called again?
Oh Jesus.
Oh man,
Oh crap!
can't remember what it's called.
And
Shoot us down in
anyway,
the, shoot us down in the comments, guys, if you can
Yeah.
remember, or we put it back in the comments, if we do remember.
yeah, I could see a family feud there 100%. If
That
Be quite good
was
actually.
freaking
If-
awesome.
if Alea, because Alea did her qualifications in uni and all that, but she decided by herself, not by her father or her. I'm going to go off PG here, so I do apologize.
I've sworn a couple of times, so don't worry about it.
So I'm going to say her dickhead of a brother, Dominic Mysterio,
Yeah.
she wasn't forced to be in any professional wrestling.
Mhm.
She decided by herself after she finished her university or whatever it is that she was doing. I do apologize. I can't remember what she was doing. So, but she decided to train in the performance center.
Yeah.
So I could see I could see Rey Mysterio, Aaliyah Mysterio versus Dirty Dom, Arsehole, and Liv Morgan.
Just
Simon.
Simon's calling out Dirty Dom.
Simon's bringing the heat for Dirty Dom. Love it. I'd love to see that shit. Simon versus Dirty Dom. Put it down in the comments section, everybody, if you want to see Simon versus Dirty Dom next year, Wembley Stadium,
No,
or somewhere else, or
in
Glasgow,
Glasgow.
Glasgow Hydro,
Hydro, man.
with the Scottish and English fans united against that stupid mustachioed motherfucker, and he's gonna kick his ass.
The concept of the match, though, the loser of the match between Dirty Dom and Simon Campbell, ladies and gentlemen, loser loses a dodgy mustache.
Yeah.
For FYI, I don't have a dodgy mustache. Dominic does.
You have a year. You have a year and counting.
So, Dirty Dom, open challenge if you see this.
How many of those G&Ts have you had, Mr. Campbell?
One.
Oh, Jesus.
Right. Okay. All right. Love it. To roll back to the match that you proposed with Ray, Alea, Liv, and Dirty Dom, who goes over?
100% Rey Mysterio and Alea.
Yeah, totally agree. But I reckon just before the match ends, Ray's wife comes out, kicks Dominic in the balls.
Yeah.
And then Alea hits the 619. 1, 2, 3. Alea, Ray. 1, 2, 3. Pinfall.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. There you go, man.
Okay. I thought of another one. And I'm going to expand on something that we talked about before. We're gonna expand about something that we talked before. That Penta, Chelsea Green.
Oh,
Penta, Chelsea Green, Lucha Underground. But let's update it. Chelsea Green, Penta on the same side.
Oh.
Mixed tag in a last person standing versus Ray Phoenix.
Ooh.
So more rivalry there.
Mm-hmm.
Soul Ruka.
Oh.
Oh, man. But one minute here.
Last person standing, but mixed tag team titles.
Oh, okay. Right, okay. So what's the rules of the situation? Like, what's the rules in the match then? Do both teams need to be down for a count of 10, or just one member of each team needs to be down for a count of 10?
Tornado style tag, no tags.
Right, okay.
It's all in all, and I think it's first, and I think we do it. First person to drop.
First
person to drop for the count of 10. I'm thinking, what a rivalry you could put between, like, if they ever booked something like this, or like brother versus brother, like what they did with the Hardys and stuff. I'm thinking, let's just put a little bit of fantasy booking in here as well. Let's sauce this baby up. Let's get lost in the sauce. I'm thinking Ray and Penta have another run the tag team titles, right? They hold
Okay.
the
Okay.
titles. They go all the way to Mania. They lose them because Penta turns heel
Oh, okay.
and he screws over Ray. So whoever, it doesn't matter whoever against. Okay, let's say that they lose to Ethan Page and Rusev, right? They're a tag team at the moment. Lose to them, but Ray screws Penta, and Penta loses the 1, 2, 3 for months and months and months. Penta is hunting for his brother, but the GMs, Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis, say you can't touch your brother. If you do, you're fired. And
Okay.
then
I can see this. I can see
Pen,
it's working.
and then Penta says to Ray, if you don't give me this match, I'll give you a caveat. Mixed tag. And then I can get my hands on you. And it's not a one-on-one fight, so I can't get fired. Pick your partner. And
Okay,
then
I like it.
Ray says, all right, let's do this. Mania, night 2, co-main event. My partner, Sol Ruka. Best woman high flyer in the world right now. And then Penta says, all right, I'm gonna wait until Mania. I won't announce my partner. Penta, Ray, Sol all standing in the ring. They've all done their entrances. 1, 2, 3. Stage goes black. It's Chelsea. Her music hits. Pledge the allegiance. She comes out. She's got his back. I think Chelsea runs straight at Ray, kicks him square in the bollocks.
Word of the day.
And I reckon what would happen in retaliation, Sol would run at Penta, make out that she's going to slap him. He misses, moves out the way, Soul Snatcher. Both men
Oh,
combatants are down for at least 15, 20 seconds. The girls are got fist flying. And that's when Chelsea and Soul start stealing the show. I think it keeps on going. There's shitloads of color for Mr. Campbell. And then the only person that can stop them is the general manager of AAA, the most respected luchador of all time, Rey Mysterio.
Booyaka, booyaka.
Rey comes
619.
out, tries to talk sense into the two of them. They do an embrace. Penta turns heel, kicks Rey Phoenix in the face, knocks him out, picks him up, Penta driver through the table, 10 count.
man, love it. Absolutely love it. Yeah,
Acknowledge
that's
me.
booked. Yeah, that's booked, man.
Acknowledge me. Yeah, so let's go. Brad.
We're gonna go back to me.
Yeah, go for it, man.
Right, gentlemen, I've been thinking about this one. We're doing cross genders, we're doing cross promotions here.
Mhm.
Right, build up to Survivor Series. You have The Miz in the ring cutting his best promo of all time while he should be team captain to go on to lead Team WWE. Then all of a sudden, from nowhere, the one, the only MJF, his music hits. MJF comes down to the ring, and God fucking blimey, these guys have a hell of a promo. The Miz obviously has Nick Aldis in his corner. And this is setting up to be a good feud, and Nick Aldis is stopping the Miz from getting violent. But this whole time, though, they're like, so why MJF? Why have you came now? Why have you came now? Who set you up to this? From nowhere, the crowd goes silent. They look at the entrance ramp. The one, it's going to be very controversial, what I'm about to say here, by the way. The one, the only, and all you hear is the build up to the song, No Chance in Hell, plays around the arena. Vince McMahon is behind it the whole time. He's been behind AEW since he left WWE. He comes out and the crowd fucking erupts. So, the main event of Survivor Series, you have The Miz, you have MJF. In both corners, you've got Nick Aldis and Mr. McMahon. They have an absolute brilliant match. So, this is not a normal match. This is just a normal one-on-one match. There's normal counts. There's countouts. DQs, if they have a DQ, they lose. So the fight is going on and going on and going on. MJF takes the Miz down. Then he goes face to face with Nick Aldis. And then Vinnie Mac tries to then corner him as well. From nowhere, through the sound system, time to play the game. Triple H comes out, defending his promotion. Remember now, this is his father-in-law. There's a bit of face-to-face, little family love. Triple H hits Vinnie Mac in the nuts, pedigrees him. He kicks the referee. He pedigrees him. MJF gets kicked in the nuts, pedigree. The Miz comes in, skull-crushing finale, figure four leg rock lock. MJF taps out. Boys, you can admit this as well. We all know MJF is shit hot on the mic. The Miz on the mic. WWE, AEW, put your heads together. Get this booked.
They get compared to each other all the time. I mean that promo that was the famous one with Punk and MJF, which Simon talked about yesterday on the pod. Have a chance to listen to that, guys. These guys spit bars against each other the whole time. And the killer bar is CM Punk calls MJF, Maxwell Jacob Friedman, the top guy in AEW, a less famous Miz. I think it was like one of the first times that WWE talent was mentioned on AEW.
I think it was, aye.
And it was the first, and like the whole crowd went, holy shiitake mushrooms.
Was it not then the week after on Raw you had Miz and Edge cutting a promo and Edge said it? He's like, you've got people on another show mention your name just to get a cheap pop.
Just to get the clicks, yeah. I want to throw a curveball.
Okay.
Before we move on to Simon, and sorry, Si, but you have a wee bit more thinking time. I think of potential within WWE at the moment, right?
Okay.
And we've got Nick Aldis, we've got Adam Pearce.
Oh.
They both used to be rivals when they were both active wrestlers, and they both traded the NWA title. I think these guys have got one more run in them. And I think at some point, and I hope it happens. I would love this to happen. Pardon me. Adam Pearce, Nick Aldis, World Heavyweight Championship,
Oh,
SummerSlam in neutral ground, or not SummerSlam. Let's make it even more neutral ground. Triple Mania in Mexico
oh, I like this.
for the World Heavyweight Championship, not the NWA Championship, not the Triple Mega Championship, the World Heavyweight WWE Championship. Okay,
Oh,
just thinking. First of all, that's a 5-star match.
oh, that is hands down.
Even though they're not in their primes, but they're still two very big, physically fit guys, right? But obviously they're not ring fit. As I say, like a ring fit's completely different to just body guys. First match, Adam Pearce goes over. But it's a bit of a screw job.
Oh,
And we have Vicky Guerrero
oh, no.
Excuse me.
with the distraction. And it's that. She comes out at the end of the match. They're both bloodied and bruised. They both kicked the shit out of each other. I've had enough of saying shiitake mushrooms.
No,
They're kicking the shit out of each other, right? They're both on their knees. They're that tired. Because again, they're no longer in the primes anymore. But they both went through, let's just say they both went through a tournament and they're both at the top in the final, Triple Mania for the world title. Vicky comes out, excuse me, as Simon so aptly did there. Great impression, by the way.
Excuse me.
She comes out. They all get surprised, including the ref. The ref turns around, takes his eyes away from the action in the ring. Nick gets sucker punched by Adam. Adam hits his signature move. 1, 2, 3. Next night on Raw, Nick comes on to Adam's show, Raw, and calls him out. Adam comes out alongside Vicky Guerrero. Right?
where is this going?
Adam challenges Nick. WrestleMania Night 1 for the championship. He gives him one more chance. Only if Mickie James puts her boots back on against Vicky.
Oh,
If Mickie loses, Nick has to resign from WWE. He can never be GM again. He can't even be an on-screen talent or a ring person anymore. He can't even be a producer anymore.
oh,
He
that's
has
hard.
to leave.
Do you know what? I could top that 100%. Just so you know, boys.
If you say Vicky goes over, I'm
No.
going to be very upset.
No, I am gonna go.
Obviously, Mickie would go over. Let's be fair.
Hey,
Yeah.
yes.
Obviously, Mickie James would go over. I mean, hardcore country.
Aye.
What a freaking legend she was, and still does matches now and again. And Vicky, let's be honest, she probably couldn't wrestle herself.
No, she can't.
But yeah, Simon, please carry on.
So I'm gonna go different eras here, right?
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go the Shield tag teaming with the late great Andre the Giant in his prime.
Shit.
Jesus.
And the tag team partner, the real American Hulk Hogan in his prime. Right?
So 5-way team, yeah.
Wait. Versus the Inner Circle.
Oh, Jesus.
Right?
Jesus. No, Siakam.
But at next year's WrestleMania, obviously it's not going to happen because
Yeah. Come on, we're fantasy.
and then Jericho decides to screw the rest of the members of the Inner Circle, and it makes it a handicap match in a last man standing.
What, 5 versus 5?
Oh, Jesus. That's
5
insane.
versus 5, but Chris Jericho betrays the Inner Circle.
Wow. All right, yeah. I would pay to see that. I think the echelons that we're going through at the moment, we may as well be playing fucking WWE 2K26.
Yeah.
and,
Here's what for you, ladies.
uploading the AEW guys. Although people already do that, a lot of people do the creators, wrestler guys. A lot of good cause guys out there. Yeah. Quick shout out to WWE 2K26. AEW, your game. Fight Forever. What a load of bullshit. If you're going to make another game, make sure it's good this time. WWE absolutely paid the way. Sorry, a little bit of a tangent there, but WWE 2K26 or WWE 2K. If you want to send us 2K27 when it comes out, thank you very much. And we've talked about this off camera before we move on. Would you guys in the comments section?
Right, go, guys. Sorry, carry on. I'm just going to go on mute and off camera for just 2 seconds.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah. No problem. Simon will be back in a minute. We talked about this off camera, but if you guys down in the comment section want to see us do a YouTube live that we're doing now, but we do WWE 2K matches.
Oh, I like this. We talked about this.
But you guys would get to pick who we play as and the match types. If that's something you guys would want to see, hit us up on all the socials, not just the comment sections on YouTube. Tell us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and yeah, let us know. Brandon,
I think that'd be quite good.
what would you think? Or do you have another match in mind?
I've got one here. It's maybe been spoken about a wee bit. I think it has. I know Simon's off camera right now dealing with whatever he's dealing with. But the two cans.
Mm-hmm.
The WWE.
Yeah.
Yep. And winner takes all match.
What, like control of each other's company?
Control of all. Yep. One takes all. One win takes the full whack. No one's allowed to interfere. There is no one allowed to interfere. Anyone who interferes will be fired on the spot. Anyone who interferes fired, right? But let's make it a tad interesting. Let's make it the best of 5 series over 5 different pay-per-views.
Mm-hmm.
Let's have one in WWE, one in AEW. Let's then throw one into a TNA arena. The old school 6-sided ring. And then your last 2, one would be All In and one would be WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
What do you boys think? Simon, sorry, you might have missed what I said. The 2 cans of WWE and AEW going at it. Winner takes all. Winner takes full control of the promotions.
Oh, I think that would be an amazing match. I don't know who would win that, but
Funnily enough, I couldn't pick it either. Sorry, Simon. Yeah.
I couldn't. I'm sorry, I couldn't.
Do you know what? I would pay to watch that match. But as much as I've followed WWE for numerous of years, and I've started watching AEW. Hence the reason why I'm rocking the AEW t-shirt. Just so you know, guys, AEW is Jericho. Just so you know.
I do
But I
have.
think if I had to pick between WWE and AEW, like I said, as much as I love WWE, grew up with that. AEW is a new upcoming promotion, massive following. Sorry, I think AEW would take it.
All right. That's a hot
I'm
take.
gonna throw. I'm gonna throw a wee curveball in here, Simon. I have a curveball to throw you off your answer. The best of 5 series. They're going into WrestleMania at 2 apiece.
Mm-hmm.
They're going through it. They're bloodied. They're battered. They're sore. They both hit an extreme clothesline to each other. They both bang, cross the necks, and they're both down. And then, out of nowhere, no one has seen this man on TV for the past 2 years. And then all you hear is, my name is Paul Heyman. And he comes out with an ECW hat and t-shirt. He has brought ECW back from the dead with a totally different TV deal, separate from AEW and WWE. He screws AEW over.
Mm-hmm.
He stays loyal to WWE even though he's separate from the brand. He stays loyal. WWE picks up the win. Then everyone thinks it's over. Monday Night Raw after WrestleMania sets up the up to date Monday Night Wars. And I'm going to leave that at that one until next time. I'm going to let everyone have a think about that one.
Mm-hmm. I've just thought of something. And even now, one of the competitors isn't an active wrestler at the moment, although he had a match, a couple of WrestleManias against Kevin Owens. The one and only Stone Cold Steve Austin, right? In one card.
Okay.
Let's just set the scene a little bit. WrestleMania. Austin is in the ring and he says, for fun, let's have a match. Who wants to see Stone Cold kick someone's ass one last time? L.A. Knight.
That's a good one.
L.A. Knight comes down. Fists are flying. The crowd goes unglued. I think LA Knight goes over.
I can see that, man.
And it's an ultimate passing the torch. Something they should have done years ago. They should have even when Austin was with um the match with Kevin Owens. Like fair enough, Kevin Owens uh, took the stunner from Stone Cold, but he gave him it. But that was basically his saying, "You're one of the best." But they never followed it through. I think they did a match like this, LA Knight, Stone Cold, LA Knight goes over, wins clean, the 1, 2, 3. The place goes nuts.
Oh, mate, yes.
Roman Reigns come out with the title, challenges LA Knight for Raw after Mania World Heavyweight Championship.
I like this. I like this. I don't know if I can top that. I don't want to start on Simon's toes here. I made this one different. Let's have a bit of fun. Right? We're all about fantasy booking and dream matches and everything like that, right? So, picture this. Glasgow, Scotland, in the Hydro. The bloodline is in session. They've defeated them all. They've defeated the greats. There is no one else to beat but 3 individuals. And this sets up a brilliant feud. You have Roman Reigns versus the Island Chief, Stephen Daly. I'm not done. I am not done. Then you have Mr. Exhaustion Man within 10 seconds of eating. Yeet. Oh, Jimmy and Jay, the Usos, versus the Crusher of Hearts and his tag team partner, the OG, Brandon MC. Just to mention though, Steve, to put a bit of pressure on you, that match is for the unified WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Simon, to put us two under a wee bit more pressure, this tag team match that we're in is for the unified tag team championships.
Let's make it the most extreme match imaginable.
Bloodline rules across both matches. Anyone can interfere. I really want to say this, but I'm watch Wednesday's podcast. That's all I'm going to say now. Watch Wednesday's podcast. That's all I'm going to say on that.
I have a thought. Kill me if you want.
How un-PG are you going here? Do I need to load the gun for us? Simon, before he does this, give this man a drum roll, please. We don't know what he's going to do here. I'm scared, to be honest.
To be honest, I don't think he could even top that. I think he's shitting himself.
From now. 1 year from now.
So it'll be the 12th of June, 2027. Oh no, he's got that smirk. Simon, he's got that smirk. God damn it, we're fucked.
We're getting a bit of a following. There's another very famous podcast or any other podcast. I'm just going to put their name out there. We're in attendance. Glasgow Hydro. Say it's another AEW event. Maybe next August, maybe next September. Doesn't matter when. Simon the Crusher Campbell. Brandon, our best in the world. McLaren. And the Island Chief. Stephen Daly. Front row at an AEW or WWE event. 1 year from now. Here's the challenge. We'll hit the gym. Any other podcast out there wants to take us on. But I'm putting this challenge out there. Everyman's Wrestling Podcast. 3-man dance versus Ollie Davis and Wrestle Talk. 6-man tag.
Can I button?
Bring it.
You know what? We're getting serious and you're grabbing the mic. Just at this point, you know what?
And with that, gentlemen, let's bring the episode to a close. If this challenge is accepted, and this is a genuine challenge, I think Wrestle Talk are the best British podcast in the UK.
Dummy.
Let me finish. They're the best wrestling podcast in the UK currently. Our traction's going up. Our following's going up. Unless Wrestle Talk are scared, accept the challenge. Next year, Everyman Wrestling Podcast versus Wrestle Talk. 6-man tag. Let's make this happen. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, he has been Simon Campbell. He has been Brandon McLaren. I am Stephen Daly. And we have been Everyman's Wrestling Podcast. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night.
Good night. God bless.